Alrighty, time for another Resident Evil playthrough, coming from yours truly, the Gamer Shankster, aka Shankster94. Of Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. Alright, so what up, it's Shankster94, and welcome to my second playthrough of Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. Now, if you're not a subscriber, or you have never cared about my introductions like a good subscriber should, then I recommend you go to the time code featured on the screen right here. This will take you straight to the start of my playthrough. So I have forewarned you, any complaints you have about me, my voice, or my introductions is invalid at this point, so zip it! Alrighty, so in my previous playthrough, we tackled the game for the first time and learned about most of the major events. However, some of the events within that playthrough were non-canonical. That was the point of the first playthrough, was to be the most non-canonical it could be. So this second playthrough is going to be a little more canonical to the storyline, but still not the most. That will be left for the third and final playthrough. So I'm considering this second playthrough my speedy run, because unlike the first playthrough, I'm actually going to go for an A rank in this playthrough. Also, the major difference with this one compared to the previous one is instead of facing Nemesis and fighting him every time he shows up, we are going to run away from him. So if you haven't seen the first playthrough, what you're going to miss specifically is everything Nemesis has to offer you. Because upon defeating him, he drops cases. It usually contains a special item, either weapon parts or a first aid spray box. So if you're wondering about that, I suggest you go watch the first playthrough in order to see that. Alrighty, so there's a little something I want to say before I get on with this playthrough. And it's specifically for my first responders and my commenters on my recent videos of the first playthrough. The people who commented maybe within the first 2 hours of it. Okay, there's just something about me I want you guys to know. And the point I'm going to make here will probably be moot in some time because new followers of my channel won't get the memo. Anyway, what I want you guys to know about me, everything I do in these playthroughs is preordained. It's planned ahead, and I have reasons for doing them. So, if something I do in the playthrough seems off, or I'm struggling for no reason and I'm just making myself work too hard, there's a reason for it. The point I'm just trying to make is, don't question what I do in my playthroughs. It's all planned. Anything that I missed will most likely be covered in subsequent playthroughs. That's all you need to know. Alrighty, so we're going to get into this second playthrough. It's going to be considered my speedy run because I'm avoiding Nemesis in all circumstances. And I am going to be striving for an A rank in order to unlock all the costumes, because this is a full play, and that should definitely be something I do in a full play. And because of that, I am now adamant about not using first aid sprays, and I'm not gonna give in. I will literally die rather than use a first aid spray, if it means getting an A rank. Alrighty, so I talked a lot. If you're still with me at this point, I greatly appreciate it, and I commend your patience with me, because I myself sometimes get a little irked with how much I talk. So let's go ahead and get on with the second playthrough. This is my speedy run. We're gonna load game.
Resident Evil.
Alright, memory card slot 2. Yep, next game, there it is. Alright, and in this case, we're just gonna... There's no difference really between continue and restart in this case. So, I'll just continue. Oh, okay, one thing I need to let you know. Since I'm able to skip cutscenes, any cutscene that we have seen in the previous playthrough, I'm gonna go ahead and skip. Because, once again, I'm going for a very speedy run. This playthrough is gonna be a lot shorter than my first one. I'm gonna make sure of that. So any cutscene we have seen in the previous playthrough, I'm gonna skip. If you want to see those cutscenes, once again, go ahead and watch the first playthrough. Any cutscenes that we may have not seen before, I will not skip, because that would defeat the purpose of a full play. So let's go. Alright, so we already saw this.
This is Chopper
And we already saw this.
Drop off at area E95070.
Alright, farewell to my life, farewell to my home. This is my last chance for survival. This is my last escape. Now, someone made a comment, no, it's not. She appears again in Resident Evil 5. Well, this is 1998, for Christ's sake. You don't know that Resident Evil 5 is going to happen at this point. Alright, so you notice something. The files are already read. Because since this is a New Game Plus, we don't have to view those every single time. And I successfully collected the files all in order in the first playthrough, and I unlocked Jill's diary right then and there. So I don't have to worry about doing that in these next playthroughs. So when it comes to file collecting, I'm not going to touch them whatsoever, nor the maps. So another reason to watch the first playthrough if you haven't, if you want to see the files and the maps. Alright, so I wasted enough time already. I can't skip that one.
September 28th, daylight.
Ugh.
The monsters have overtaken the city. Somehow, I'm still alive.
Alright, skipping that one. Yeah, so a lot of events in this playthrough will be skipped. So, really hope you go and watch the first playthrough if you really want to see what happens here. Because I have no sympathy for you if you're disappointed I'm skipping for all this. Alright, so I'm going straight to the item box. Alright, grab the back door key. Alright, so as I said in the previous playthrough, for this one, instead of making all gunpowders into regular ammo in order to unlock the enhanced ammo, we're gonna dedicate this playthrough to making grenade rounds. Alright, so since I can't make grenade rounds right now, I'm just gonna store these. Alright, might as well store the reloading tool since I don't have, like, stuff to make grenade rounds. We're gonna grab the boutique key though, so we're gonna check that out real fast when we get to the boutique. Actually, I'm gonna pick up that ink ribbon just to have one on me, although I do not plan on saving more than once, because that is the limit if I want an A rank, is one time. Alright, so once again, any event that I didn't do in the first playthrough, you might see in this playthrough. If not this one, then you definitely will in the third one. An example of how all of this is planned, I literally have a list of almost every different action I'll do between the playthroughs. Prime example right here. In the last playthrough I went this way. In this one, I'm gonna go this way. Oh boy. Alright, wasting time here. Alright, picking up these herbs. Still pick up health any chance I get. Alright, here's the boutique. Alright, I apologize in advance if this playthrough seems a little rushed. Because it is. I'm doing this as fast as possible. Alright. So we get Jill's classic outfit in this playthrough. And you know what? Because I'm able to get an outfit, and this is only the second playthrough, and it's still not entirely canonical, we're gonna go ahead and wear this outfit through this whole playthrough. Ha! Nice. Alright, we get Jill's Resident Evil 1 outfit. So some nostalgia here. Sweet. Alright. I'll take it. Alright, so there's the map for you if any of you need to know. Got some more herbs up here. Yeah, I have enough room for them. Storing that reloading tool might make quite a difference. Is there something up there? Why is that textured? Do you guys see that? Okay. Why is that textured? That was amazing. Just one bite, no big deal. Ouch.
Get away!
Alright, so you can do this cutscene a little differently when you do this.
Brad, why isn't someone doing something about this?
No one's trained to handle this kind of situation. What could anyone do?
Huh.
Listen, he's coming for us. We're both gonna die.
The rest of it's the same, so I'm skipping it.
What are you saying?
Alright, so yeah, you could just change like the first half of that cutscene by trying to go back out. Alright, I know there's some handgun ammo here, and I could use it. Alright, now I have no space, but that's okay. God! I did it again! Alright, I don't think sometimes. Alright. Alright, I still need to get those red herbs, so I'm gonna have to get in there. Alright. Alright, use the lighter on the rope.